Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Many people have asked me if hydroponically grown peppers taste different than what's grown in soil. And the answer is I don't really know. I've tried so many hydroponic peppers and so many soil pepper and I really couldn't tell the difference. Maybe because the varieties were different. Today I'm going to show you the same variety grown in two different methods and we're going to try it out and see if they taste different. Here is the white Thai peppers that I've grown in my arrow garden. This is a very beautiful plant with tons of fruits here. Pretty nice, pretty tree, maybe a foot or so high, but it's producing very nice peppers that we can try. Today we're going to cut one down from the hydroponic setup, and then we're going to cut one from the soil setup, and then we're going to give it a taste and see if there's anything different. So this is my hydroponic one, so I'll go ahead and cut one off. Let's give it a label. Here's my pepper. I'm gonna go ahead and label this hydro. Alright, so let's go ahead and move into our tent and cut one that's grown in soil and test it out. Alright guys, here it is. This is my soil grown white Thai, same variety. Very beautiful tree, so let's go ahead and move closer and we'll cut one down and give it a try. See if I can find a nice big one on this side here. Okay, so here's the soily grown one. Let's take it inside and we'll give it a taste. Okay guys, we have two peppers. Picked one from soil and one from my hydroponic setup. Now before we begin, I just want to throw this disclaimer out there. I am not biased towards any method because I use them both and I love growing in both hydro and soil. And also I'm not an expert taster, so I'm just gonna give you my opinion if there's a difference between the different method, but I really don't know. And as I mentioned earlier in the video, I've tasted many hydroponic peppers and I just don't know if it's there's anything different in it. So let's begin. Here they are. This is the hydro setup. This is the hydro pepper and this is the soil pepper. And these are around the same age because I specifically save a few of these so that they can kind of like mature at the same time, so I can tell if they taste different. Okay, we'll just go ahead and start with the hydro one. I've heard from a few people that soil one tastes better because it has more of a complex setup, you know, the bacteria in the soil and everything that's grown in soil should taste better. So I'll go ahead and taste the hydro first, because if I taste this first and then taste this and this is better, then we can really tell the difference. So we're not gonna cut it open, I'm just gonna eat it like this. Wow, there's a lot of juice flowing when I bit into this. Has good flavor. It's a burst of flavor that I always get when I eat the white Thai. These are excellent when you eat with food. When you eat it alone, it's not as good for some reason, but if you combine it with food and when you bite into it, burst of flavor, very good taste. So I highly recommend eating this with food. But half of the pepper already. Wow, that has some heat. So let's give it a few. Let's drink this so I can wash down the taste before I try the next one. The soil grown one actually looks better in my opinion. A little bit more golden, white, but sort of like a yellowish tint to it. Okay, let's see this. trying to get the taste out of my mouth before I try this. Okay, I'm gonna try half of this and see. There's still a little bit of a slight burn in my mouth, and I still remember what that tastes like, so if I eat this and it tastes better, I can surely tell. Not as hot. The flavor is the same, very crunchy. Didn't burn as much as the one in Hydro. It could be that the heat is still there, and when I eat this, it's sort of like my mouth has been adjusted. But here's both of the pepper. I kind of like the one in Hydro a little bit more because it has a burst of flavor. Stinging starts immediately, and this one is very dense and crunchy, and I bit into it. Has some flavor, but it didn't kick. The burn wasn't as much as this. I don't know, so it's hard to say. Same varieties, grown in two different methods. I think I like the one in Hydro more. Anyway, that's my opinion, guys. I'm not an expert. I really can't tell, really tell, you know, to explain if one or the other is different. The flavor is very much different. I mean, the flavor is very much the same. It's very crunchy, just the same as the Hydro or the soil. The pods are very similar, but I kind of like the look, the one in the soil. But pods could change, so that's really not a factor. But for some reason, the heat in this is much more than this. And I think I've sent Dave a few Scotch Bonnet back in a few months ago, in 2016 maybe. And he said that the one in Hydro has more heat as well, so hard to tell. But if you guys have tried Hydro versus the soil before, please comment below and let me know. But I can't really tell if they taste different, but I can only tell that the heat was different. Anyway, if you guys have tried it, as I mentioned, just put in the comment what you guys think, and what method you like more, and what do you prefer growing in. Okay guys, that's all for this video. Again, if you have experience growing both Hydro and soil, please list the method that you prefer more. And if you have eaten peppers or any other produce or vegetable grown in both methods, and you can tell the difference, please also let me know. Okay, thank you very much for watching.